If you're wanting to make some changes around your home, then the place to be today is at the HBA Home Remodeling Expo at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. That's where we find KY3's Abby Wuellner. Good morning, Abby. Lots of cool ideas there today.
Good morning, Paula, and good morning, everybody. Yes, the first showcase we have for you this morning show is at the HBA Home Remodeling Expo, and we're standing by with the folks who have organized it, HBA President Matt Morrow. And Matt, tell me a little bit about what you guys have going on out here.
Well, this is our 9th annual HBA Home Remodeling Expo, and it's a great opportunity for people to come and talk to the experts and learn about what projects they might have in mind, big or small, everything from organizing your closet or your garage all the way up to maybe making a room addition or finishing your basement.
And we hear so much right now about people not building as much, that things aren't going up as quickly as they used to. Has that had any effect on the size of your project out here?
I think it has. I mean, this is the biggest show that we've ever had as far as a home remodeling expo goes. And in addition to that, I think in uncertain economic times, people tend to turn to what they know, and they know their home. So if people are uncertain about the stock market, or they maybe are uncertain about when they're going to get around to buying their next home, one thing they do know is that if they invest in the home they have, they'll get a good return on investment, particularly here in this area.
And so much of what we hear right now of people, what they're doing to their homes is to save some money, and to save some green, they're going green. What are some of the big projects that people are doing out here, some of the things people are showcasing in that realm?
Well, you know, for people who want to save some money on their utility bills, there are all kinds of ways to do that. You know, we're standing right now in between two tankless water heaters. There are home, insulation products. There are HVAC systems, improving the quality of the windows that you have in your home. All kinds of things like that are available here. And you're right, Abby, that people are thinking about getting some return on their investment, not just when they resell their house, but maybe on every utility bill they have.
All right, and if people want to see these opportunities, how long do they have to be out here, and does it cost anything?
It's $4, and kids 12 and under are free, and you can be here from 10 to 7 today, and then we're open also tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
All right, thanks so much, Matt. And we're not finished here. We'll be back a couple more times throughout the morning, Paula, to show you some of the things that they're doing out here, some of the new products that are out there, and all of those exciting upgrades you can make to your own home.
Oh, demonstrations. We all love that, Abby. Look forward to seeing you again. Thanks. Home improvement ideas galore out at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds this weekend. Abby Wuellner's there with some pretty cool projects. Isn't that right, Abby?
I am. I'm getting lots of ideas out here today, and a lot of people will have the opportunity to do the same throughout the afternoon. People have been clamoring for space at this HBA Home Remodeling Expo this year to show off their products. One guy who got in early was Brian Tidwell, and tell me a little bit about what you're up to out here.
Well, like you said, I'm Brian Tidwell, Tidwell Concrete, and we install decorative concrete, patios and walks, and something to dress up your home.
All right, well, show me a little bit. These are it looks like brickwork behind us, and this is concrete.
Yep. Well, that's the point of stamped concrete, is to try to make it look like stone, brick, or tile, but with just having standard concrete. And what we have here is just some samples of a stamp of basket weave, a brick basket weave. What we do is we take some color and we broadcast some color on there to get some multiple colors that you'd want to match your home. You see, this would be a secondary color that we would put on top. And then we would take a stamp like so, and we put this on there and imprint it. When we pull it off, you actually have an imprint of the brick.
And what's the cost effectiveness of doing all of this?
Well, what I've seen, it's always a little bit cheaper than, say, if you were trying to do real slate or tile or stone.
Okay, and of course I've seen a lot of driveways that are done in this. It kind of is an alternative to brick. What are the upsides or downsides of doing this as compared to doing a standard brick?
Well, the upside is I think it holds up longer, and it's more cost effective. Downside, I don't know.
You don't have any. Well, no.
I don't want to say there's a downside, but
not out here. You sure don't. And of course, we have the downside to living in Springfield is that we have those icy winters. How does this stuff hold up in those outdoor conditions?
You know, it's still concrete, so it's still going to have the same effects as concrete. But I think it's a little bit better because it is sealed, and it'll help repel salts and ice and stuff like that a little better.
And a lot of folks are watching this and thinking, maybe I could do this on my own at home. Your advice?
Absolutely not.
It's a long process. Takes a couple of days.
It is quite tricky to do it right. I mean, and if you do it wrong, it's concrete, it's done, it's hard. So you definitely get a professional to do it, and it's well worth it. So.
And you're still very busy. I understand you're booking 6 weeks out or so?
Yes, ma'am. We're about 6 weeks out, and we run that way about year round.
Okay, and you'll be out here the next couple of days along with a bunch of other people to show off these products, and we'll be back with more from the home show in just a few minutes, Paula.
Sounds good. Looks good too, Abby. Thanks. We'll see you here in a moment. If you're wanting to make some changes around your home, then the place to be today is the HBA Home Remodeling Expo at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. That's where we find KY3's Abby Wuellner. Good morning, Abby. You up to your hands in cement, or have you moved on?
Good morning. Well, I've moved on to insulation now. We've moved outside. We're no longer in the nice warm indoors. And let me warn you right now, jackets are a necessity this morning. I should have thought this one through before we came out here. But I'm standing by with Mark Nichols, who is with Missouri Insulation Supply, and he's got some more demonstrations for us to look at this morning. Tell me about your product and what you guys do.
Well, good morning. Yes, we spray the Isonine open cell half-pound foam, and it's an insulation product that we install in the exterior walls of the house and the ceiling or attic.
All right, now you have a gentleman standing by in full gear here, ready to show us how this works. Can you tell us a little bit about what he's doing? Okay,
the Isonine product goes on as a liquid and expands over 100 times. You can see Ryan is laying down a pattern on the bay. The goal is to air seal that wall assembly to eliminate air infiltration and moisture flow through that wall.
And of course, this is these are a lot of big words for folks who are not real into the home industry. What we can understand, everyone can understand, is what it does in the end, which you say is saving money.
Correct. On an average structure, we can save up to 30 to 50% on the operating costs, which in today's environment with rising energy costs, although this product does cost more, it can recover the return on investment very quickly.
And you were telling me a bit of an example that you don't even have to do an entire structure. Tell me a little bit about some experiences you've had with this in the past.
We've done some retro projects, existing structures, where we can come in and spray foam in the attic assembly. And in this one general case, we saved that building over 40% on their operating costs.
And that's a big deal when we're talking about going into winter and those home heating costs being so expensive. Now, you do say it is a little more expensive up front. What's the durability like of this product?
The beauty of the product is that by eliminating the airflow across the wall assemblies and ceiling is we stop moisture flow, and that's one of the leading causes of building failures. So by doing that, we also eliminate the air exchange that causes all the energy loss in that building. So, for example, in existing houses, we can do work in crawl spaces and attics and see significant savings for that homeowner.
And we were talking about this a little bit earlier with the folks inside. Not necessarily a do-it-yourself project when you look at all the gear this gentleman has on.
Absolutely. This is industrial equipment. It's not dangerous if it's done appropriately, and it's very effective and very efficient.
All right, thanks so much, Mark. And Mark will be out here as well as a lot of other people showing off their products all day today. It opens at 10 o'clock this morning, open till 7 o'clock out here at the fairgrounds. And it will be going on throughout the day, $4 admission for adults.
Abby, it looks like there's a lot to learn out there.
There sure is. A lot of stuff that's making me very envious right now.
All right, Abby, thanks. Hope you bring a jacket tomorrow. If you're looking for something to do today, the home remodeling show's going on at the fairgrounds. Abby, what can folks find there?
Well, we're getting the weekend started out pretty quietly here so far today, but that won't be the case come 10 o'clock this morning at the E Plex on the fairgrounds. The HBA Home Expo is out here. The Home Remodeling Expo is going on throughout the day, starting at 10 o'clock this morning. It'll last through 7 this evening, picks up again tomorrow. Cost is $4 for adults. And if you're looking for something to do with the kids, 12 and under, good news, it's free. And it will be going on all day. Lots of great ideas for remodeling. If you're looking for ways to just upgrade the home and get a little more energy efficiency as we head into the winter, good place to check it all out.
All right, Abby, thank you so much.